Hi and welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I'd give you a heads up as AR Music Tech have got a sale on, but from their homepage you wouldn't actually know. It doesn't say anything, but it's been popping up on Instagram and you might have seen it there. But a lot of their plugins, including the new ones, are half price. You can see the Jura's at half price and the new Sprite is half price as well. So that is a multi-effects plugin. And the Jura is a Juno emulation based on the Juno 60, as I found out, because it doesn't actually say. It just says the synth of 82. According to a website called Synth Anatomy, because I thought it was a Juno 6, but it's not apparently. So if I scroll down, it gives you a bit more information. So it says, AR Music Tech describes Jura as a 1982 synthesizer, the year the Juno 60 was launched. And they play with the year simply to avoid legal problems with Roland. So to get straight to the point, Jura is an emulation of the Roland Juno 60 with an extended feature set. So the plugin can be used as a classic DAW plugin or on the Akai MPC Force hardware. If you use the plugin as a VST aux AAX plugin, you can choose between two interfaces, one with the classic layout and the other with expanded controls. So yeah, so that clears that up, because like I said, I thought when I saw it, it was a Juno 6, but it's not. So I'll just scroll down and it does kind of go on a bit. So it uses a lot of 80s puns. And it is one of the synths that defined the sound of the 1980s, was used on countless hits, Eurythmics, Cyndi Lauper and Aha, and it's also been used on tracks by Charlie Puth and The Weeknd. There's the kind of two interfaces. So there's some audio extras under the hood. The VFC includes saturation and drive, and there's also two DCO noise types, modern and vintage. There's a second envelope not found on the original. So yeah, so the samples, now I'll play some of these, but I'll probably get copyright strike, but so I might have to take it out. So that sounds crap. We'll play the bass. So I mean, if these are supposed to be some of the best sounds, then they're not very good. This is pad. And pad 2. Because I was going to kind of download the demo on the K61, but to be honest, I'm not even sure I'm going to bother. They're not brilliant. Let's try a synth. Yeah, it's not great, is it? That is the Jura, and like I said, it was 150 quid, so thank God I hadn't paid that for it, but it is now 75. New one, so I'll go down to virtual instruments, and the Mini D is the other new one as far as I was aware. It is on sale for 49. So it is another emulation, and this time it is Korg. So like I said, you can see you've got controllers, oscillators, mixer, modifiers, and you can download the demo. The demos are really short. They're only like, I think it's 9 days or something weird. So yeah, so you can download the demo and try it, but it's a very short demo as opposed to Cherry Audio's, who you get 30-day demos, and I'm gonna go into that in a minute. Effortlessly crass custom basses, leads, and polysynth sounds, and let's have a demo of this one, see if it's any better. Bump up the volume, it's quiet. Well, it certainly sounds better than the Jura, sorry. Oh, 10-day trial, sorry, I beg your pardon. I thought it was 9, it's 10. So it's got VST, AU, AAX, full support for MPC standalone and desktop systems running 2.11 or later. And we are now at 2.12.2. Yeah, so that is the other kind of newish one. The Sprite looks, I mean, to be honest, I thought, hang on a minute, they've just ripped off Playbox. But it's not actually an instrument. But it does look, I mean, it does look a bit like Playbox with all these graphics. I mean, they've obviously been having a look at it, I mean, to be honest. So Sprite makes synth shine, brings guitars to life, and can sprinkle audio fairy dust on vocals. Oh, for God's sake, who writes this garbage? Features at a glance, here we go. Right, powerful multi-effects processor, a massive range of breathtaking unique sounds. So stunning user interface with intuitive macros page for immediate control of key parameters. Distortion section featuring 9 distortion models, 2 modulation slots, choose between wow, flutter, tremolo and auto pan. You can also choose a chorus, multi-chorus, phaser and flanger in the second slot. So reverb with 8 distinct room characters. So yeah, so it goes on and on and on and on and on. So yeah, so I might get a demo of this as well, and it is the same 10-day trial for VST, AU or AAX versions. So that is one of the other new ones. As an alternative to Jura and the Mini D, if you nip over to Cherry Audio, you can get the Mercury-6 for $49 at the moment. And I have got the Mercury-6, and it is bloody good. And I have done a few videos and preset packs for that as well. Jupiter 6 stood apart from the Jupiter 8 in its sound and capabilities. So yeah, so it was a bit different, the Juno 6 apparently. We'll have a play of some of these demos, and I'm trying to think who's quite good. James Dyson's normally pretty good. That'll be the 80s then. Andrew Douglas. Let's see what Robert St. John has got to say, and he is the marketing director with Cherry Audio. Yep, sounds pretty good to me. I do like the Mercury 6, and they also do the Mercury 4 as well, but I think you're better off with the 6. So they do that, and they also do the Miniverse, which, as you can see, is very, very similar to the Mini D. So it has the same controllers, oscillator bank, mixer, modifiers, output. So, and that is only $39 at the moment, which is about 35 quid maybe. So yeah, so the Miniverse is a painstaking virtual emulation of the granddaddy of all portable synthesizers, introduced in 1971. No other instrument is more associated with the word synthesizer. It's perhaps the best known and loved analog synthesizer ever made. Well, that's a big claim. Though its innards weren't identical to the massive modular synths, it shared the thick, juicy, fat analog sound that remains unchallenged 50 years later. Right, so who have we got? So yeah, Houston Singletary. I like him. He's normally pretty good. Alright, so here's the Miniverse theme by Venus Theory. All 7 sounds created entirely with the Miniverse factory presets and with only one instance of EQ. Let's see what Venus is up to. So delay from Stardust 201, external reverb and drum samples used. So all the synth sounds are from the Miniverse, apart from the drum samples. Spacecraft, let's have a look at James Tetris. That's more like it. Well, that is very nice. Yep. 80s action film or a bit of sci-fi. 80s sci-fi film. Right, so that is the Miniverse, and like I said, that is only 39 as opposed to 49, but that is normally £100 as well. Jesus, honestly, some of these VSTs are getting a bit ridiculous. So they've also got effects. So the effects are on sale as well. The Air Delay Pro's half price. Like I said, Sprite's half price. The vocal effects collections down from 200 to 50. Ether's down to 40 from 100, and Flex Beats half price. So like I said, there's a ton of savings to be had, and Flavor Pro is pretty cool. And I've got Flavor on the MPC key, and it's pretty cool looking that. So that is so Flavor Pro's half price as well, and then the expansions. So the expansions are all pretty much half price. That one's free. So the riser, and there's got loads for Hybrid 3. So Hybrid 3 is possibly one of my favourite old kind of VSTs. There's loads of expansions for that. So Hybrid 3 is £130, and it's on for 29. So you can probably get this on Plug-in Boutique in a bundle for around about the same price. And this thing is brilliant. I've done quite a few videos on it, and I've used it in lots of other tracks. Because it's quite old, it kind of goes under the radar, but it is very cool, and it has some really nice, it has absolutely thousands of presets. Right, so I'm going to nip over to Plug-in Boutique and just see what Hybrid 3 is selling for, now that I've been talking about it. I wasn't planning on talking about Hybrid 3, but it's kind of gone on a bit of a tangent. Right, so Plug-in Boutique, I've got it for the same price, £29. But if you buy that, you get one of these free. So you get the Vision 4X Lite, the Mellow 2, or the LA2A tube compressor free. So like I said, you've got different packs. I'm trying to see the one that's got Hybrid 3. So you can get the Air Power Pack with Hybrid 3, Velvet 2 and Mini Grand for 10 quid. And you're going to get one of those three other products for free. So that is a no-brainer. So I would just buy that, because you won't go wrong. I'll leave a link to some of my Hybrid 3 videos in the description. So yeah, so like I said, that is a bargain. Plus you get Velvet 2 and Mini Grand, and I've never used them, but they probably are quite nice. This video has gone on way too long, but like I said, hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you in the next one.